Hello, I'm Rebecca of Pocketful of Posies, and today I'm going to be taking a dollar store witch hat and turning it into something more whimsical and more fun and something that, you know, a forest witch might wear. How? I don't know yet. So come along for the journey. Here we go. Okay, so this hat, it's okay. It's got a purple bow, some black feathers, some black and white trim, some sequins around the rim, and some trim on the edge here. Not terrible. It's also sparkly. The top of it is. So I'd like to remove all of the trim except for the stuff on the edge, because that just seems like a pain to take off. But I might just do some painting on this trim or something like that to give it a different color, maybe a burnt orange color or something like that. And I think the feathers are okay, although this one is broken, but I'll go ahead and take them off. These should be pretty easy to get off because they're just glued on. And then we'll see about, now as far as the sparkliness of the top of this hat, not sure. That might also just be a job for some paint. I don't do much painting of things, so this might be an adventure in of itself. In and of itself. Step 1. Get rid of the current trim. My Angelica gown is taking longer than expected, and I will not get it done for Halloween, so I wanted to make a quick witch costume. Step 2. Try out some new trim options. I have some feathers, I have some scraps of taffeta. We'll see. Step 3. Cover my work surface and find paint. This was the only paint we had in the house. The colors aren't quite what I hoped to use, but I made do. I started painting the sparkly bit with black paint. Next, I used the same black paint to tone down the sequins. I then went over the sequins and brim with a brown paint. I was going for a weathered, mossy effect. No real plan, just try to make it look older. I used the brown paint on the top of the hat as well. I mixed a few colors to get a mossy greenish gray and went over the sequins and brim with that. I had the idea to paint some decorative vines or something. Anyway, no real plan, just playing around, seeing if anything looks good. I didn't have a true green color and no paints to mix to get to a good green color, but so I just made do with what I had. added the greenish gray paint to the top of the hat also. After the paint dried, it was time for trim. I deconstructed an old garland for my initial decorations. I placed different leaves and bits around the brim and pinned some before committing to the placement. When I was happy with it, I started gluing. I only burned myself maybe 1,000,000 times. I could have stopped there. I thought it looked really good, but then I thought, let's just go all in on the whimsy. So I decided to add some moss and mushrooms. More moss, more mushrooms, and it was done. I'm really happy with how my autumn forest witch hat turned out. It is so fun and autumnal and whimsical. I've been using that word a lot, but whimsy, that's all I can think when I see this hat. Tell me about your dollar store or cheap remakes down in the comments. Stay tuned for how I made this bodice using a free corset pattern generator. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you spending your time with me. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe if you haven't, and if you'd like to be notified whenever I upload, you can hit that little bell icon. To support the channel further, I have a Ko-fi account, and that is linked down below. Again, thank you so much, and I will see you on our next sewing adventure. Bye!